Good morning, students. Mr. Lehman here. I am excited to come to you this morning with our first round of video announcements. We are working through some equipment updates and some changes, so we will keep making progress with this as the week goes on, but I wanted to make sure that we made every effort to come to you live this morning with some very important announcements. And students, for those of you whom I have not met, again, my name is Mr. Lehman, and I am your very proud principal here at Luther Jackson. We are excited to have you all back to school now for the second day, and even though it's raining outside, we are happy inside because this is an exciting day for learning and for you to meet your even day teachers. So today is periods 2, 4, 6, and 8. And teachers, obviously during second period this morning, if you could explain to students how Flex is going to work so that they understand where to go. Today we flex back to periods 1 and period 2. And one important thing about Flex that students you need to be aware of if you were not here last year is that during Flex, for the first 15 minutes, we do sustained silent reading. You will be engaged in reading. You can choose. In most cases, you can choose the text that you read, but you want to make sure that you have a book with you at all times. You should always be engaged in a book. You should always be reading something. I'm sure that your teachers can help you today. If you did not remember to bring any reading material, most teachers have something in their classrooms. And if you just can't come up with anything, then I'm sure some of you might be able to use an electronic device to read an article or something like that. You just have to work with your teachers, okay? So make sure that you bring something to read. All right, students, I wanted to kind of mention a couple of really important things here about Luther Jackson that I'm sure you are all aware of, and 7th graders as you come in. Something that's extremely important to me, I just kind of want to show you, this is our yearbook from last year. And if you can see, it was titled Different But United. Okay, Different But United. And I think that that title speaks volumes about our school here at Luther Jackson. As you notice, we have students from all over the world here at Luther Jackson, all shapes, colors, and sizes. And one of the best things that I love about this school is that we welcome all students with open arms. No matter where you come from, no matter what your home language is, no matter what's going on in the world outside of Luther Jackson, this is a school and this is a teachers and a faculty that really care about students. We want you to do well. We want all students to succeed. So that's something that's extremely important. I also wanted to make you aware of something that we're excited about this year that you'll get more information about, something called the Positivity Project. You might start to hear some things from your teachers, and especially over the next couple of weeks you'll start to hear more and more. The Positivity Project is an exciting initiative that we are doing here at Luther Jackson to help teach you about some character strengths, your own character strengths, and how to improve upon those strengths. So more to come, but keep your ears open for the Positivity Project. Okay? Something else that's really important here at Luther Jackson is our Tiger Code. Teachers should also be talking with you about this, but our Tiger Code simply stands for the 3 R's, and it's how we conduct business around here. It's how we handle ourselves. The first of those R's is respect. We want students to be respectful. We want every person in the building to be respectful to one another because it's the only way to really interact in a way that we can get 1,500 students to handle themselves the best way that they can. So you got to be respectful in all of your interactions. The second R is responsibility. Okay, responsibility means that you come to class on time, you're prepared for class, you take responsibility for your actions and for your behavior. Lastly is demonstrating positive relationships. So that final R is relationships, and that is something we're going to work on a lot through the Positivity Project because you having good relationships with each other as peers and also with the staff here is going to be very critical to your success and how much you really enjoy being at Luther Jackson, because not only do I want you to have a good experience with your learning and with your academics, but I also want you to have a good experience here socially and to enjoy your time while you're at Luther Jackson. So we're going to be talking more about those relationships. Okay? Let's see, what else did I want to mention? Students, you probably noticed that in the morning 8th graders, you're coming back, things are a little bit different, where you come in and we're going to keep things moving in the morning so that as soon as we release from the cafeteria and from the gym, students, you get what you need very quickly and you head right on to your first or second period class, depending if it's an odd or an even day, because we are going to get started right away in the morning with some opportunity for you to kind of get yourself settled in for the day, maybe do a little reading, get caught up on any last minute homework, and then lastly we will start our positivity project lessons in the morning, which I think that you will really enjoy having those conversations. So when you come in the morning, just prepare to have your stuff ready and move right on to your morning classes. Okay? Students, we also appreciate your patience in the cafeteria as we work through getting the new routines for lunches. And as you know, the cafeteria is a bit crowded, so we need everyone's cooperation in order to get through those lunch lines safely and effectively. So we appreciate you working with us on that. Okay? So the last thing this morning is just to do our pledge and our moment of silence. So if you could please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now please pause for a moment of silence. Thank you, students. Have an awesome day.